We can't predict the future. But we can create it. We can imagine it and reimagine it. We can explore its depths, see its potential, and turn possibility into reality. We can't predict the future, but we can make it exactly what we want it to be. We can't predict the future. But we can create it. We can imagine it and reimagine it. We can explore its depths, see its potential, and turn possibility into reality. We can't predict the future, but we can make it exactly what we want it to be. We can't predict the future. But we can create it. We can imagine it and reimagine it. We can explore its depths, see its potential, and turn possibility into reality. We can't predict the future, but we can make it exactly what we want it to be.
For 2022. My name is Glenn Taylor. I'm the facility manager at Truro campus, and our ceremony will begin shortly. In advance of our ceremony, we want to call your attention to the fire exits, which you will find clearly marked by the green runner signs throughout the entire facility.
Good afternoon, everybody. Would you please remain standing, if you are able, for the Mi'kmaq honor song, followed by the singing of O Canada.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, truth, patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise from true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada,
Thank you, and please be seated. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Lech Krzywonos, and I'm the principal of Truro campus. I would like to begin by acknowledging that we are in Mi'kma'ki, the unceded territory and the ancestral homeland of the Mi'kmaq Nation. Our relationship is based on a series of peace and friendship treaties between the Mi'kmaq Nation and the Crown, dating back to 1725. In Nova Scotia, we recognize that we are all treaty people. I want to offer a warm welcome to our graduates, to the family. Also want to welcome the family, the friends, and the special guests joining us here today, along with all of those from around the globe who are probably tuning in to our live stream. Thank you for being part of this special day as we celebrate our amazing and resilient class of 2022. Today, in addition to Truro campus graduates, we are also welcoming students who are graduating from our eCampus. I'm therefore honored to extend a warm welcome to our eCampus principal, Tricia Donovan, who will be introduced shortly. But before we proceed any further, we need a few more thank yous. First of all, a huge thank you to our dancer, Heather Stevens, for leading the procession. Our drum group, Iron Tide, who led the procession and the singing of the honor song. Our Grand Marshal, Frahana Afroz. And the NSCC Music Arts Ensemble, who sang O Canada and played before we entered. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, I now have the honor of introducing our stage guests. I will begin with my immediate right here. We have Chief Robert Glode from Millbrook First Nation. Maybe we'll hold the applause till the end. Dave Ritzie, our MLA for Truro, Bible Hill, Millbrook, and Salmon River. Don Bureau, NSCC President, and Quentrell Provo from the NSCC's Board of Governors. As we keep going across the front row, we have Kyle Glode, who is our alumni representative. Beside Kyle, we have Tricia Donovan, our eCampus principal. Then we have Jill Provo, our acting Vice President Academic. And at the end of the front row, Tara Lee Hammond, Associate Vice President, Student Affairs. In the back row, Matt Taylor, Academic Chair for Access, Education, and Language. Karen Gillespie, Chair for Business and Creative Industries. And Vicki McKinnon, Academic Chair for Health and Human Services. Ann Walker, Manager of Student Services. Ann Lawrence, Assistant Registrar, and Paul Cantello, Director, Enrollment and Registrar. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. I would also like to take this opportunity to acknowledge our guests in reserved seating. We have family members of award recipients, community partners, and special guests. Thank you. Thank you for your ongoing support of the college and of our students. At this time, I would also like to acknowledge our student leadership on campus. Thank you to the Student Association Executive, the class reps, among many of you in the crowd, and the numerous student volunteers who have made a tremendous positive impact on student life. despite the challenges posed by learning during a pandemic. From our amazing faculty and staff on campus to colleagues province-wide, each has had a role to play in supporting our students' journey to graduation through several years like no other. I'd like to now take this opportunity to please ask our campus faculty to stand and be recognized. Thank you. At this time of the year, we also sometimes say goodbye to some of our colleagues who have reached their own milestone and chosen to retire. This year, we're saying farewell to Linda Russell, faculty in continuing care, and Michelle Purdy-Meach, our campus events coordinator. Each of these colleagues have given a lifetime of service to our students and contributed significantly in building our amazing campus community. Linda and Michelle, please stand and be acknowledged. So each year, our campus welcomes new learners. All arrive eager, many anxious somewhat, but all filled with boundless enthusiasm. By the time we see the same faces cross our stage at Convocation, as we will today, we'll see the same enthusiasm, but the anxiousness is gone. And in its place, we see a newfound confidence emerge. And that's exactly what makes today so rewarding for us who are the staff of the campus and the college team. So ultimately, graduates, it's thanks to your inner strength and resilience that you have found within yourselves to balance competing priorities, whether caring for family, holding down a job, perhaps lengthy travel time, or health challenges, and not to mention, you've all done this while living through a pandemic. You still managed to meet deadlines, to stay on top of your workload, and handle all the stresses involved. So today, you can finally say, I did it. Congratulations. Let's give them a clap. There you go. Graduates, this year we are thrilled to have Travis Sampson and Joanne Fraser, both Truro campus alumni, who will join us to present you with your alumni pin and welcome you to the NSCC alumni family. They'll have a pin for you once you have received your certificate of diploma and exit the stage. Thank you, Travis and Joanne, for joining us today. In closing, I'd like to say congratulations to the class of 2022. You've accomplished so much and should be so proud. Please know that all of your college family are thrilled to see you shine today. So on that note, it's my pleasure to introduce to you Chief Bob Glode from Millbrook First Nation to bring greetings.
Gwe, Nin Delasit Sagama Bob Glode, Owego Pegawet. Jalasik Duk, Well Dasi, Begi Dayo, Welly Omen, Megi Omen, Nebeg Magi. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Chief Bob Glode of the Millbrook First Nation. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you to the unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people. Today is a day that we celebrate and honor the recognition of all the graduates of NSCC for 2022. So today is your day, so congratulations and good luck in your future. Thank you.
And Willalan Chief Glode. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce you to Mr. Dave Ritzie, our MLA for Truro, Bubble Hill, Millbrook, and Salmon River.
Wow, this is pretty amazing to have a graduation like this. So congratulations, first of all, to all the graduates. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome graduates, families, and faculty, and special guests to today's 2022 Nova Scotia Community College Truro Campus Convocation. My name is Dave Ritzie. I'm the MLA for Truro, Bible Hill, Millbrook, and Salmon River, and I want to offer my warmest congratulations on your academic successes at the NSCC on behalf of the province. But of course, this is only part of the journey. Your graduating class has endured and overcome exceptional uncertainty and challenges throughout the last few years, and I truly commend you on this. The number one focus of our government is working to fix healthcare systems. The NSCC and its graduates are so important to our province. One of the things we are proud of doing is that recently announced 23% salary increase for continuing care assistants. And some of you may be graduating in this field today, or you may know someone of. Now Nova Scotia is competitive with other provinces, and we'll get to keep Nova Scotia trained CCAs right here in our beautiful province. So in closing, I just want to say Nova Scotia is a province of tremendous opportunity. So I ask that you take advantage of what's in front of you. As your MLA for Truro, Bible Hill, Millbrook, and Salmon River, it's my hope that many of you will stay here to help grow our economy, to care for our community, and otherwise contribute to making our community a great place to call home. This is a proud moment for each and every one of you on this achievement, so congratulations. Good luck and good health to all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ritzie. Now, a few more housekeeping items. Graduates, as you will shortly cross the stage to receive your certificates and diplomas, portraits by Joanna will be taking photos of each recipient. Therefore, we ask our guests to not leave their seats to take photos. This measure was introduced to curb any further spread of the virus. Photos of each graduate will be provided free of charge shortly after the graduation, and a QR code and link to the photos is printed on the back of each program. After the ceremony, you will also find some props. You've probably seen them when you walked in outside of each of the entrances. Anybody is invited to certainly use them for the photos you wish to take. Now, with respect to the program, graduates, you have the full program, so keep it with you after the ceremony. Our guests in the audience do not have the full program. They just have a list of proceedings, so if you want to hang on to it, do so. Now, would you please give a very, very warm welcome to our college president, Don Bureau, to deliver his convocation address.
Thank you, Lek, and good afternoon, everybody. Graduates, I want you to know how much of an honor it is for me to be here this afternoon to celebrate your success with your family, and your friends, and your loved ones. In fact, as president of NSCC, addressing the class of 2022 is truly the highlight of my year. And it's extra special this year because, of course, this is the first time in 2 years that we're able to come together in person and have a live convocation ceremony. And we all know the past couple of years have been complicated, they've been chaotic, and they've been uncertain at times, and therefore it's been hard to find hope and inspiration throughout the pandemic. But I must tell you, I've seen a lot of learnings happen in the past couple of years, and for me personally, I personally found myself being guided by a particular quote, a particular story, and a particular poem that I quickly want to share with you this afternoon. Because each one of these three items really helped me navigate through the pandemic, and I think from them we can all learn some lifelong lessons that will help us be stronger, be happier, and be more successful in a post-pandemic world. So first, the quote. The quote was by Winston Churchill, who said, "During a once-in-a-lifetime crisis or disruption, one cannot rely on experience to help you get through. You must instead rely on character." And he went on to say that during a time of crises, people do not build character, instead they reveal their character. Well, I got to tell you, I've seen some incredible character being revealed over the past couple of years. In particular, COVID made us all take a look at what was most important in our lives. COVID helped us understand who were the most important people in our lives. And it took us a very great opportunity to look at what our lives meant going forward. We realized the importance of caring for other people and living a better life. And most importantly, I think, we realized the importance of friends. You know, one of the new terms that we all became all too familiar with over the past couple of years was this concept of physical distancing. Staying 2 meters apart, talking through a plexiglass. But you know, I would contend that we've been physically distancing for years and years and years with our heavy reliance on social media. I spoke to many people who said that before COVID, they felt very lonely and isolated because in spite of having 1,000 friends on Facebook, they didn't have one good friend that they could reach out to in a time of crises. But recently, I heard many examples of how that has changed. In the past 2 years, we have realized the importance of being there for each other, the importance of visiting someone in the hospital or a long-term care facility, something that when taken away, we truly missed and realized how important they were in our lives. So as we move forward, I ask the graduates of 2022 to please never forget how important it is to be present for friends and family members and those that you love. When I think about being present, graduates, whether they are family, friends, loved ones, amazing NSCC faculty or staff, there are people joining us this afternoon who have been present for you over the past couple of years, people who have been there to support you. So graduates, I have one last final assignment that you must complete before you receive your credential. I want you to think for a minute. Think for a minute of someone joining us today who has been with you during that journey for the past couple of years, who've helped with your success that we're here to celebrate today. And I've asked you to think of that person because we have a tradition at NSCC, a tradition where I ask the graduating class to stand as you're able and give a wave of appreciation to somebody in the audience to say thank you. Thank you for being present and helping me with my success. So graduates, please stand up and give a wave to someone in the audience as a way to say hello and to say thank you. Well done. I would give you an A+ on your last assignment, and I can now say you've officially completed your programs. Well done. Next, the story that inspired me over the past couple of years. It's a story about Albert Einstein. Many of you would know that Albert Einstein taught at MIT University from 1932 to 1955. And during World War II, as World War II was coming to an end, he was teaching a group of students at MIT that was the same group for 4 years in a row. And near the end of the war, his teaching assistant was giving that group of students a final exam. And as the exam was over and the students were handing in their papers, the teaching assistant realized to his despair that the exam he had just given was the exact same exam he had given the same students with the same questions a couple of years earlier. Well, very upset, he collected the exams, he ran back to Einstein's office. He said, "Dr. Einstein, I made a major mistake. I gave this exact same class, the exact same exam with the exact same questions, and Dr. Einstein replied in a very calm way. He said, that's okay if you gave them the exact same questions because now the answers are different. And I think that is so true with what we've experienced over the past couple of years. The questions that we traditionally asked, we found ourselves having to come up with new answers. How would we learn? Had to find new answers. How would we work? New answers. How we come together to create community? Again, we had to find new solutions to that traditional question. Folks, in many ways, I think that the future arrived 10 years early for us, and it became a wake-up call. We realized how we can achieve some flexibility in the way that we work, the way that we learn, and the way that we live. All of those could be accomplished in different ways. We engaged in new and different platforms that are now the mainstay for us going forward. And we would present it. We have before us options and opportunities for us to live a whole different balance of our life and our work. Many of these options weren't available before, but because we're in a digitized world, they are now before us. So my ask of the graduating class of 2022 is to continue to please find big and bold and brave answers, new answers to old questions. And finally, I came across an amazing poem that again provided me with the strength and the insight to help lead through the past couple of years that I think you may find helpful. The poem is called The Dash by Linda Ellis. And it describes a man at a funeral of his best friend. And during the funeral, the man realized on the tombstone of his deceased best friend, there were 3 pieces of information. There was a birth date, there was a date of passing, and in the middle of those 2 dates was a dash, a small little line. And he realized that that dash represented the entire life of his best friend. Graduates, very shortly, I'll have the honor of presenting to you your credential, your hard-earned credential. And I urge you to take some time to think about what you want to do with your dash. In my mind, the dash isn't a reference to time, but rather how you fill your life. And how do you choose to make a difference in the lives of others? So with this in mind, making a difference in the lives of others, there's another group of people joining us today that I want to recognize. These individuals have been making the most of their dashes for years. Because you see, our alumni for a long period of time have been finding a passion and passionate ways to help their communities grow and prosper. So I want to acknowledge our alumni who are joining us this afternoon. If you are a past graduate of NSCC or one of our predecessor institutions, or CCEDP, or the Adult Education Foundations Program, the Operational Excellence Program, the Leadership Development Program, or the Leadership Essentials Program offered at the college, would you please now stand to be recognized? So in conclusion, and before I end, I want to say a huge thank you to the NSCC team that's worked so hard during the pandemic to allow us to be here today. As LEC recognized, I want to say thank you to our amazing faculty, our amazing student advisors, our amazing counselors and support staff, to the incredible people who kept our buildings open at times and safe, clean, and vibrant. I want to thank those who worked at our admin offices and with our foundation and our alumni affairs. Your work has resulted in us being here today to celebrate, and I want to say thank you. Yes, let's give them a round of applause. And to end, to our amazing, to our incredible, to our fabulous graduates. As the principal said, you did it. And because of that, you have to know how proud we are of your accomplishments. Congratulations and all the best for the future. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I am Matthew Taylor, and I am the Academic Chair for the School of Access, Education, and Language. Mr. President, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for credentials in the School of Access, Education, and Language. Mr. President, the candidates for the high school graduation diploma for adults. Mackenzie Adams. Hannah Beal. Beverly Chester. Julie Blair. Micheline Frazier. Amanda Hankey. Cheyenne Jodry. Jordan Murray. Robert Nelson. Alicia Nash. Kathleen Penny. Christopher Perry. Kyle Singer. Star Simon. Alicia Tanner. Trevor Walsh. Bonnie Watson. Mr. President, the graduates in the high school graduation diploma for adults. For the information of the audience, those students who attained honor standings have this designation noted in the program. Congratulations for your outstanding academic performance. Students whose names appear in the program but who are unable to be with us today are automatically admitted to their respective certificates or diplomas. Mr. President, the candidates for the Certificate of Completion and Achieve. Aiden Curry. Tyrese DeWolf. Taylor Drew. Reese Fuller. Cassie McIntyre. Owen Ratchford. Mr. President, the graduates in Achieve.
Good afternoon. I'm Karen Gillespie, Academic Chair for the School of Business and Creative Industries and the School of Technology and Environment. Mr. President, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for credentials in the School of Business and Creative Industries. Mr. President, the candidates for the College Certificate in Professional Sales. Christina Blair. Mr. President, the graduate in Professional Sales. Mr. President, the candidates for the Certificate in Medical Office Administration. Ashley Bennett. Catherine Brander. Laura Chisholm McKinnon. Emma Kroll. Tanisha Embry. Jennifer Gillis. Haley Harquail. McKenna McDougall. Stacy McNutt Lindsay. Kaylee Scawthorne. Melanie Steele. Kelsey Whitehouse. Kaylee Wood. Mr. President, the graduates in Medical Office Administration. Mr. President, the candidates for the Certificate in Office Administration. Ashley Brimmer. Samantha Rafuse. Brad Steves. Nicole Turple. Mr. President, the graduates in Office Administration. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Business Administration. Kayla Johnson. Logan McNeil. Mr. President, the graduates in Business Administration. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Business Administration Accounting, Marwa Aniz. Crystal Canning. Sadie Langell. Jessica Mattinson. Zachary Miller. Daryl Porticos. Melanie Zandria Zutka. Timothy Wilson. Mr. President, the graduates in Business Administration Accounting. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Business Administration Marketing. Sydney Davidson. Chloe Eisner. Matthew Johnson. Ethan Myers. Sarah Stoddard. Bernardo Vilches Baraghetti. Bruno Vilches Baraghetti. Mr. President, the graduates in Business Administration Marketing. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Digital Animation, 2D Animation. Matthew McQueish. Megan Palmer. Mr. President, the graduates in Digital Animation, 2D Animation. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Digital Animation, 3D Animation. Dimitri Acker. Shane Hennessy. Mary House. Liam Winters. Mr. President, the graduates in digital animation, 3D animation. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Game Development, Game Art. William Fraser. And I'm sorry, there's a correction there, Mr. President. The candidates for the Diploma in Game Development, Game Programming and Design, and this is Cole Lindsay. Mr. President, the graduates in Game Development, Game Programming and Design. Mr. President, the candidates for the Advanced Diploma in International Business. Dana Frances Brenton Baxendale. Wakafwi Yao Davlo. Atgon Ganbatar. Amy Henbury. Mainak Katu.
Good afternoon. My name is Vicki McKinnon and I'm the Academic Chair for the School of Health and Human Services. Mr. President, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for credentials in the School of Health and Human Services. Mr. President, the candidates for the Certificate in Continuing Care. Amanda Cake. Sydney Crow. Charisse Dennis Pert. Brianna Graves. Madison Gregory. Shane Hartling. Chantel Hines. Rebecca Hodder. Emma Lemon. Dale McCachran. Lexi Mahoney. Aaron McKinnon. Madison Olton. Catherine Oekan. Emma Patrickin. Maggie Snyder. Chloe Spencer. Alana Stevens. Jaylee Waller Moore. Gracie Wilson. Mr. President, the graduates in continuing care. Mr. President, the candidates for the Certificate in Law and Security. Nathan Beliveau. Kateri Dory. Rebecca Dunlap. Isaac Ferguson. Jacob Kendrick. Austin Lehman. Autumn Meservey. Jessica Richard. Taylor Weil. Mr. President, the graduates in Law and Security. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Child and Youth Care. Jake Greencorn. Sarah Hatcher. Adrian Herson. Morgan McDonald. Samantha McIntosh. Tori Sullis. Barbara Vallis. Danielle Zamboline. Mr. President, the graduates in child and youth care. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Criminal Justice. It is a tradition at Nova Scotia Community College that when a faculty or a staff person has a family member graduating, we offer him or her the opportunity to participate in the ceremony and present the credential. Joanne Lovett joins us now to present her, her daughter with a diploma in criminal justice. Sarah Bogue. Angel Brown. Kathleen Davis. Aiden de St. Croix. Aaron DeWolf. Haley Dweron. Alexander Fleming. Waverly Godet. Ivan Galt. Jake Hartling. Oh, Jack Hartling. Lisa Hawks. Emma Highcamper. Aaron Kenny. Marin McDonald. Joshua McMaster. Amelia McLeod. Sophie Mosley. Devin Nickerson. Dana Pamuk. Madison Penny. Grace Reynolds. Laura Rogers. Emma Emma Rose. Garrett Surrett. Maya Lynn Tanner. Mr. President, the graduates in criminal justice. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Social Services. Alicia Ashley. Emmy Bartlett. Haley Bishop. Ashley Kale. Vanessa Camo Routhier. Amber Davidson. Madison Fisher. Madeline Fisher. Samantha Frazier. Shauna Green. Darian Hunter. Hope Johnson. Julie John Stone. Lisa Mahoney. Deshalyn Stiles. Chloe Treitz. Rachel Vanier. Charlie Whidden. Sean Zwicker. Mr. President, the graduates in social services.
Mr. President, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for credentials in the School of Technology and Environment. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in IT Systems Management and Security, Dwayne Brown. Matthew Leach. Richard McNeil. Anthony Nadeau. Aaron Steves. Ryan St. Jules. Mr. President, the graduates in IT Systems Management and Security. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in IT Web Programming. Samuel Burek. Ethan Farrell. Alexander Frazier. Deanna Hatfield. James McDonald. Seth McLean. Sharik Mula. Tolga Mungan. Evan Rafuse. Ivan Rybachok.
Andre Saliba.
Andre Saliba.
Mr. President and invited guests, I present to you the 2022 graduating class of the Truro campus, Nova Scotia Community College. Good afternoon. My name is Ann Walker, and I'm the Manager of Student Services with the Truro campus. And it now gives me great pleasure to announce this year's major award winners. Our first two student awards, the Governor General's Academic Medal and the Nova Scotia Community College Gold Medal, acknowledge the highest academic achievement earned by a student. The Governor General's Academic Medal is awarded to a graduating student who has achieved the highest academic standing in a diploma program. I welcome Dave Ritzy, MLA, to the front of the stage to present the Governor General's Academic Medal, and this year's recipient is Julie Johnstone, Social Services. The Nova Scotia Community College Gold Medal is awarded to a graduating student of a college certificate program who has achieved the highest academic standing. We now welcome Jill Provost, Vice President Academic, to present the Nova Scotia Community College Gold Medal. This year's recipient is Stacy McNutt-Lindsay, Medical Office Administration. Our next two student awards, the Board of Governors Award and the President's Award, acknowledge academic achievement and contribution to campus and community life. The Board of Governors Award is awarded to a graduating student of a college diploma program who's demonstrated outstanding academic achievement and contributed to campus and/or community activities. We now welcome Quentrell Provost, board member, to present the Board of Governors Award. And this year's recipient is Amber Davidson, Social Services. The President's Award is awarded to a graduating student of a college certificate program who's demonstrated outstanding academic achievement and contributed to campus and/or community activities. We welcome President Don Bureau to present the President's Award, and this year's recipient is Stacy McNutt-Lindsay, Medical Office Administration. The Nova Scotia Community College Alumni Award is awarded to a graduating student who embodies the NSCC alumni tradition of excellence and ambassadorship, and whose extraordinary contributions have inspired a sense of community and pride on campus. We welcome Kyle Glode, alumni of NSCC Truro campus, to present the Alumni Award, and this year's recipient is Sydney Davidson, Business Administration. Mr. President and invited guests, I present to you the 2022 award winners for Truro campus, Nova Scotia Community College. I now have the distinct honor and pleasure to introduce this year's valedictorian, Otgon Ganbatar, a graduate of the International Business Program. Otgon was nominated this year as our Truro campus valedictorian and was chosen to represent the class of 2022. Atgan has worked as an international student ambassador in coordination with NSCC International. She shared her diverse set of skills in connecting with students and impacting their journey while here at NSCC. During her time as both an ambassador and student, Atgan demonstrated enthusiasm and a vibrant presence in our Truro campus community. Her leadership has created many positive outcomes and unique perspectives within our student community. It has been a pleasure to see how she always sees projects from conception to completion. She always finds a way to get it done and get it done well. Atgan, I invite you to deliver this year's Valedictorian Address.
Hi, guys. Welcome, honored guests, students, families, friends, faculty, and staff who are here to celebrate the graduation of the class of 2022. It is my honor to be surrounded by NSCC's supportive community and to have this opportunity to speak in front of all of you. It's hard to believe that we are all here. Today after virtual graduation for past 2 years. But I am very happy to be here in person. Everyone here has made an impact on the graduates who sit here today. And from bottom of our hearts, we thank you for everything. Today, many of us are graduating from different programs, but we all have one thing in common. We are proud NSCC Truro campus alumni. My name is Atgan, and I'm an international student that traveled all the way from Mongolia to Truro to study international business at NSCC. I began my program in 2020, and like many of you, first year was peculiar to say the least. Dealing with COVID has become part of our lives. But back then, it was all new for us. Having completed the first year of my program virtually, I experienced many of the same hurdles you all did, like speaking while my microphone is muted, or dealing with frozen people in meetings. But now, we can proud to be among the first to have successfully learned how to adapt and to overcome constantly changing environment due to COVID. And big applause to our faculty and staff who made this virtual class a reality. COVID brought us uncertainty and fear to many of our lives. Uncertainty of whether our next class would be in person or online, and fear of potential spread of the disease to our loved ones. The way I see it, we all had two choices: to let the fear overtake our lives, or to display the courage to face our fears. During the past 2 years, I witnessed my fellow classmates, students, faculty, and staff display something that we can only be described as courage. Today, I want to share a few examples of how courage has made us successful and led us here to graduation. I witnessed a classmate who never missed the deadline and always the first one to arrive at class. Despite having complex back problems, every step she takes is painful. She had the courage to overcome the pain, and come to class each day. Today, she is one of the graduating students. I met another student with the courage to complete challenging NSCC program while raising her children. Having to juggle class deadlines and kids' activities all at once. This extraordinary student is also graduating today with us. As part of the International Student Ambassador Program, I interacted with students in 25 different countries. Due to the time zone difference with Canada, this meant taking exams at 3:30 a.m. or taking class late at night virtually. In spite of these challenges, it was courage that led them to overcome these obstacles. And these amazing students are graduating with us today. Talking about courage, I cannot neglect to mention our faculty and staff. We witnessed how they adapted and learned to use new online systems, such as Brightspace and Microsoft Teams, in a short period of time. Having experienced this firsthand, I can say they did an extraordinary job. Many of them can proudly call themselves experts in Microsoft Teams or Brightspace. And perhaps now they have an amazing setup at home to become YouTubers or TikTokers as a side gig. As one of my favorite poets, Maya Angelou, said, having courage does not mean that we are unafraid. Having courage and showing courage means we face our fears. I believe we all did exactly that. I am sure every single person here today displayed courageous actions that I did not get to opportunity to mention today. But I can tell you, it does not go unnoticed. The very fact that you are here today is the proof that you are all courageous. We only get so far alone, and without the support of others, we wouldn't be here today. Special thanks to our families, friends, for the unconditional support. Huge thank you to our faculty, staff, and NSCC community for the amazing knowledge and the practical skills and the guidance towards the next steps in our careers. And lastly, thank you to all graduating students for being part of this learning journey and making our community diverse and rich. I learned a lot from you. With the knowledge and skills you gained at NSCC and the courage you already have, I'm 100% sure you'll be even more successful in the future. And big congratulations to everyone graduating today. You should be proud of all that you have accomplished. This is just the beginning. Greater things lie ahead. NSCC is a close-knit community, and the chances are we'll meet each other again in the future. I look forward to hearing about your future successes over the coffee during our alumni events. And again, congratulations, everyone, and thank you.
Atkan, thank you so much for that message of community and courage. I now ask Principal-elect Shavanos to present the Valedictorian Award.
Well, what an afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of today's convocation. One more round of applause. Graduates, after receiving your credential on stage, you were presented with your alumni pin. We hope that from this moment forward, you will wear it proudly, because today, when you shed your gown, your connection to NSCC does not end. Yesterday, you were students. Today, you're graduates, but forever you will be NSCC alumni. So as we close today's proceedings, I want to extend a special thank you to everybody who contributed to making today the truly special event that it was. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the 2022 Convocation ceremony. Now please stand as you are able for the recessional and remain standing until the stage party and graduates have left the auditorium.